2024 Volkswagen Tiguan. It's difficult to stand out in a swarm, but the 2024 Volkswagen Tiguan endeavors to elude the generic ISM of the compact hybrid section with saved but classy sheet metal, sharp taking care of, and European soul. Living straightforwardly underneath the map book in VW's US lineup, it prioritizes a all-encompassing adjust over complex gimmickry or exceptional 0 to 60 execution. A turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder and an 8-speed program serve as the sole powertrain. What it needs in execution, it makes up for with stingy fuel economy and fulfilling operation. The cabin takes after the diagram, advertising conventional space for individuals and cargo, whereas the styling remains saved and deliberate and the seats firm but comfortable. A third push of seats is accessible as an alternative, but it's tight and for little children or incidental utilize as it were. The Mitsubishi Outlander is the as it were other show within the fragment to offer a third push, but it has indeed less legroom. Whereas the Tiguan's highlight substance is class competitive, its fresh taking care of and in general well-rounded identity make for an engaging and agreeable driving encounter. Buyers lured by the Tiguan but craving more modern styling and the choice of unzapped powertrain are exhorted to hold up for the soon-to-be-revealed 2025 VW Tiguan. VW's IQ Drive driver assistance framework is presently standard on the base S trim and incorporates versatile voyage control with a lane centering include. Moreover, joining the base S trim for 2024 are auto tall bar headlamps, rain-sensing wipers, a faux leather controlling wheel, overhauled infotainment, and remote charging. The SER line and SELR line dark trims get minor restorative updates. As with final year, we prescribe the mid-range SE trim because it includes 18-inch wheels, a power-operated raise liftgate, farther begin, and dual-zone climate control. Note that for 2024, in any case, the base S trim gets the IQ Drive semi-autonomous lane keeping help mode, already as it were on the SE and up. That said, the S still employments a littler 6.5-inch infotainment screen and doesn't offer the all-encompassing sunroof choice, which could be a $1,200 alternative on the SE. Lift the hood on the 2024 Tiguan, and you'll discover VW's near-ubiquitous turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder tuned for 184 drive and 221 pound-feet of torque. Yield streams through an 8-speed programmed transmission and to the front wheels. Volkswagen's 4-motion all-wheel drive framework is discretionary. Whether front or all-wheel drive, the Tiguan turns in an athletic on the off chance that not breathtaking execution, helped in portion by its moo 1900 revolutions per minute torque crest and a smooth shifting transmission. Undoubtedly, a few of our staff feel there's a whisper of sportiness here that reviews VW's well-respected GTI hot hatchback. Oh, the brake pedal is the weakest part of the start-stop turn group, as its delicate and marginally equivocal feel doesn't coordinate the firm, dynamic pedal activity show in other individuals of VW's family tree. Like numerous of our favorite vehicles, the Tiguan's cohesive real-world identity and common on-the-road balance give a false representation of its factual impediments, counting a or maybe slow 9.1 second 0 to 60 mph time as extricated by our test drivers. Once more, having max torque accessible fare after step-off does ponders for its in-town drivability, clearing out interstate blends as likely the as it were time you'll wish the Tiguan had a bit more control. The Tiguan's inside space may be a classic case of grant and take. One of the as it were models within the segment with an discretionary third push, legroom is incrementally more tightly within the front and moment push than most competitors. In real-world utilize, be that as it may, the cabin feels open, and none of our drivers complained around a need of space. Of note, Tiguans prepared with the 4-motion all-wheel drive framework have no third push, and the second-row travelers pick up roughly 2 extra inches of legroom. The insides format is basic something else, useful but not especially smart. The base Tiguan comes standard with 6-way manually flexible warmed front seats with cloth upholstery. The SE includes a power-adjustable driver's situate and faux leather upholstery among other updates. Selecting for more costly forms can net full control traveler seating, calfskin upholstery and an all-encompassing sunroof. Cargo space behind the third push is constrained to fare 12 cubic feet, which is around half a cubic foot less than the trunk space of a Corvette C8. Gratefully, that third push folds level effortlessly and increments the accessible cargo space to around 33 3D shapes, approximately mid-pack for the Fragment. With all the seats collapsed, we fit 19 of our carry-on boxes within the Tiguan, less than we stuffed interior key rivals. We're baffled with the client encounter of a few of VW's latest infotainment frameworks. In spite of the fact that the Tiguan system holds minor volume and tuning knobs, and not the capacitive sliders as within the Golf GTI and other VWs, it still utilizes touch-sensitive controls coordinates into a huge glass screen that we have found troublesome to utilize. On the upside, the framework comes standard with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so drivers who prefer their smartphone's commonplace interface to Volkswagen's framework will adjust with small bother. Indeed, way better, the base S trim is slated to induce standard remote charging and upgraded computer program for its 6.5-inch infotainment screen in a mid-year upgrade. SE and up models utilize an 8.0-inch screen. A Wi-Fi hotspot is standard. A 480-watt 9-speaker bumper sound framework is accessible for audiophiles, but as it were in upper trims. All models come with either an 8.0 or 10.3-inch advanced gauge show which can be reconfigured to show an assortment of data.